Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya.
顶礼佛，顶礼法，顶礼僧。
I am Chuengi, and today with Brother Lim Hachi, we are the MC for this event, the MYWesak60 launching ceremony.
大家好，我们是今天的主持人。
On behalf of the organizer of MYWesak60, a year-long celebratory event, we would like to welcome our respective Sangha member, the religious advisor to MBF, Malaysia Buddhist Festival, and MYWesak60, Venerable B. Sri Saralankara Nayaka Mahathera.
接下来，我们仅此代表MYWesak60，卫塞节被马来西亚列为官方宗教公共假期60周年庆典。我们欢迎以下的僧团。
MBF Advisor, MYWesak60 Advisor, Venerable B. Sri Saralankara Nayaka Mahathera.
我们欢迎上座部长老 B. Sri Saralankara。
The Abbess of Ho-Bing Zen Temple, Venerable Chuan Wen.
鹤鸣禅师住持传文法师。
Spiritual Teacher of Dhamma Buddhist Malaysia, Venerable Khenpo Jang Yung.
藏传佛教代表党卡佛教堪布讲央。
And all the Sangha member of Ho-Bing Zen Temple.
还有各位僧侣鹤鸣禅师。
Next, we will also welcome the presence of the main organizer, led by organizing chairman of MYWesak60, Brother Loka Ng Sai Kai.
接下来，我们隆重欢迎黄世界居士，就是我们今天的这个主席。
In addition, we welcome all our co-organizer and supporting organization representatives who are logging in via Zoom and those viewing via the respective Facebook pages.
我们也欢迎线上各个团体在线上与我们参与今天的这个隆重的仪式。
Welcome to today's event.
欢迎。
Over the last 2 years, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have been in lockdown for almost 2 years, and only recently beginning to open up with cautions. It is a difficult time for all Buddhist temple, center, and organization in Malaysia. Many of our temple and center have been able to transition to online teaching and meeting.
在这2年呢，疫情横行这2年呢，许多寺庙及中心呢，佛教中心经历了非常辛苦的2年，所以我们在今天呢，特别在线上及线下进行这个综合的活动。
So, still we must improve further. Today, with this launching ceremony, we are attempting an early version of a hybrid event, which means that the main speakers and organizers are gathering physically at this beautiful hall of Ho-Bing Temple, and the audience are viewing online via Zoom and Facebook Live.
在这今天综合的活动呢，我们今天庆礼吉隆坡鹤鸣禅师，还有许许多多中心及宗教团体呢，在线上参与我们今天的活动。
We would especially like to welcome all our viewers from all over Malaysia, especially from Perlis, Penang, Perak, Melaka, Johor, Terengganu, Selangor, and Kuala Lumpur.
我们特别欢迎在线上，尤其来自槟城、霹雳州、马六甲、柔佛、登嘉奴、雪兰莪及吉隆坡，还有全马各个佛教中心，欢迎参加我们今天的活动。
Okay, with this brief introduction, let us begin today's event auspiciously. We will start with the refuge prayer and taking of 5 precepts.
接下来呢，我们要进行这个皈依及受五戒的仪式。
We would like to invite the MBF and MYWesak60 religious advisor, Venerable B. Sri Saralankara Nayaka Mahathera, to come forward to lead us in the prayer.
我们诚恳地邀请上座部长老上台致辞。
Venerable B. Sri Saralankara Nayaka Mahathera is the Chief Adhikarana Sangha Nayaka of Malaysia and is also the monastic advisor of the Theravada Buddhist Council of Malaysia, TBCM, and the Malaysian Buddhist Consultative Council, MBCC, and as well as advisor of many Buddhist temples and organizations in Malaysia.
上座部长老呢，不仅仅是住持，他还是众多佛教团体的顾问，马来西亚佛教区咨询理事会，还有很多佛教僧团的顾问。
Chief Reverend, please.
有请。
Let us observe the Tisarana Panchasila together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Saṅghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Dutiyampi Saṅghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Tatiyampi Saṅghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi. Pānātipātā Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Adhinnādāna Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Kāmi Sumicchāchārā Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Musāvādā Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. สุรามีเรยมัจเจปมาดัตถานาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิสาธุสาธุสาธุ
Thank you, Chief Reverend.
感恩长老。
Next, we would like to invite the President of Malaysian Buddhist Festival and Organizing Chairman of MYWesak60, Brother Lokak Ng Sai Kai, to give his welcome speech and to introduce to all of us what is MYWesak60.
接下来我们恭请黄世界居士。黄居士也是马来西亚节庆主席。该组织的目的是提供不同佛教传承团体一个团结的平台。他也是雪兰莪州佛教发展理事会主席。
Brother Lokak Ng is the President of Malaysian Buddhist Festival, a platform for unity which brings the various Buddhist traditions in Malaysia, and he is also the President of Selangor Buddhist Development Council. Brother Lokak, please.
Thank you, our MC, for this afternoon. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Our most respected Venerable Saranankara, the Chief Adikarana Nayaka Matera of Malaysia, and also Malaysia Buddhist Festival Religious Advisor, 尊敬的传闻法师，和明禅师的主持 Venerable Khenpo Jamnyong, the spiritual teacher of Damka Buddhist Malaysia, respected members of the Mahasangha, fellow brothers and sisters in the Dharma present at Ho Vinh Temple this afternoon, and everyone from all over Malaysia who is following this event online. Sukihotu, Tashidele, Taja Jisiang. Welcome to the launching ceremony of the 60th commemoration of Vesak Day as an official national public holiday in Malaysia, or MYWesak60, in short, MYWesak60. This year-long event is organized by the Malaysia Buddhist Festival with the cooperation and support of various Buddhist organizations in Malaysia. First and foremost, we would like to convey our utmost appreciation online. Venerable sirs, brothers and sisters in the Dharma, due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, which are still affecting many people, the host temple and organizing committee had taken the necessary steps as a precaution to protect all of us against the spread of the virus. It is noted that Buddhist centers and temples has been adhering to the SOPs to protect ourselves and others while continuing the efforts to share the teachings of the Buddha using the social media platforms. While we pray the situation will be becoming much better soon, the pandemic itself had developed opportunities for local Buddhist organizations to use the relevant social media platforms to propagate Buddha's teaching to a wider audience. Online Dharma talks and forums will propagate the teachings of the Buddha can be shared far and wide in the cyber world. To reach a wider audience in the social media, Buddhist organizations can invest in the necessary tools and technologies to assist the propagation of the Buddha Dharma. For instance, by sponsoring and purchasing online advertisements to boost online Dharma talks, by targeting the relevant viewers to reach larger audience and viewers. It is also very encouraging to note the increasing numbers of local Buddhist organizations which has been joining hands in these online efforts to increase the outreach of the online broadcast. Now, when members of each participating Buddhist organization starts to share the event online in their respective social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Telegram, and etc., it will surely multiply the audience reach, as what we are doing it this afternoon, which we have about 15 participating organizations sharing this in their Facebook, which has reached a wider audience. We are indeed very glad and appreciative to have Hobing Buddhist Temple and other Buddhist centers for coming forward to organize MYWesak60 via the hybrid approach and using various social media platforms. Now, Venerable Sirs, brothers and sisters in the Dharma, allow me to share with you a brief background on the efforts to declare Vesak Day as a national public holiday and the purpose of organizing MYWesak60. In 1926, Venerable K. Gunaratana of the Mahindrama Buddhist Temple in Penang proposed to the British colonial government to declare Vesak Day as a public holiday. Now, Mahindrama Buddhist Temple is a century-old Buddhist temple, right? And it evolved later stage in March 1st, 1949, a meeting of Buddhist leaders from both the Mahayana and Theravada traditions were held at the Penang Buddhist Association, and they decided to celebrate Vesak Day on a full moon day of May. And after the meeting, the committee submitted an appeal to the government of the day, that is the British colonial government at that time. On 28 April 1949, the British colonial government declares Vesak Day, which fell on 12 May 1949, as a public holiday in Penang, Malacca, Kedah, and Perak. For this case, actually the committee needs only 1 month to get a consent of the British government to get this public holiday. They submitted about end of March 1949, and the declaration was on 28 April 1949. In 1961, the Buddhist community, after some years since 1949, the Buddhist community, bigger group, submitted a petition to the government to declare Vesak Day as a public holiday. And this we have to thank the late Dharma Masters, Venerable Chokmore, Venerable Kim Seng, Venerable Kim Seng and Kim Beng, and many others Buddhist leaders who has played a role in the struggle for this Vesak Day as a public holiday. In 1962, the government of the Federation of Malaya, that time Malaya already gained the independence, the government adopted the Day of Vesak as a national public holiday for the whole of Federation from 1962 onwards. That is something that we can be proud of. This happens because the unity of the Buddhist community in working together based on a common interest managed to secure the declaration of Vesak as a public holiday. It is because we know that previously the Mahayana and Theravada celebrated Vesak Day in a different day. That is 1st of the April, and first day of the month of the Chinese calendar, and another one on the 15th. But they managed to come to understanding on this date. Now, it is a significant and commendable achievement in the annals of Buddhism in Malaysia, which is something that we should be proud until today. Now, what is the purpose of organizing MYWesak60? Firstly, as I mentioned earlier, is to express gratitude and praise to our predecessors who strive together and successfully obtained the government's approval in declaring Vesak Day as a public holiday. And secondly, to express our appreciation to the government for respecting and honoring the Buddhist community's wishes in designating Vesa Day as a national public holiday. Thirdly, it is also to promote and educate the Buddhist community, especially the younger generation, on the meaning and importance of the triple sacred day of Vesa. And fourthly, is to enhance cooperation and promoting sharing of resources and expertise between Buddhists across traditions for the development of Buddhism in Malaysia, as what we are doing it today. Brothers and sisters, for the MYWesak60, we have lined up a list of events which will be actually organized and co-organized with our participating organizations throughout the year. Firstly, we're going to have the monthly teachings by Dharma Masters, meaning that we're going to have the teachings broadcast online. Dharma Masters of all traditions on our Facebook and also our YouTube. Secondly, we're going to have a felicitation by global Buddhist leaders. Through our network, we're going to invite our Buddhist leaders, our Sangha Masters, to send their wishes in conjunction with this MYWesak60. Thirdly, we're going to have thousands of people meditation sessions organized by our participating organization throughout the country. Right? And we're going to have a Mahasangikadana as respect and gratitude to the Sangha who has been actually playing their role in developing Buddhism in this country. And we're also going to have Raise the Buddhist Flag campaign, which has been doing all this while. But this time, we're going to actually fly one of the largest Buddhist flags ever flown in Malaysia. And to involve the participating of our younger generation in learning Dharma, at the same time to express their understanding of Buddhism and Vesa, there will be a MYWesak essay writing competitions for those younger generations from the primary school to the secondary school. We are to promote our Buddhist culture and heritage. We're also going to have a Buddhist songs composition competition. That means we encourage people to write more Buddhist songs, and so that we can share the Buddha Dharma through the music. And to promote our temples and our cultural practices, we're going to have images of Vesak photography contest. That is, we are going to open to everyone to take part in these things. And we're going to have an exhibition throughout the country where organizations who are interested will be able to exhibit the images of Buddhism Malaysia, meaning that there will be this exhibition of various Buddhist temples that our team has taken last 3 years going around the country to take photos, so that we can actually learn and share about various traditions and practices of Buddhism in this country. And to get people excited to know about our heritage, our culture, our temples, we want to organize a program called MYWesak60 Explorers, where actually everybody can take part. No matter you are young or old, just go to the temple there. We're going to give you a list. Visit the temple, take a photo, take a selfie, and post it in your Facebook, Instagram, and tag MYWesak60, so that you will get to know more temples of Buddhist temples in Malaysia. At the same time, we promote our heritage to everyone in this country and also internationally. And we're going to have also a gratitude and praise ceremony for the Buddhist friends who has been actually contributing towards Buddhism, doing welfare, especially our Buddhist community who has been helping out during the last 2 years pandemic, doing welfare works, financial support, and some of those related to healthcare. And finally, after everything ends, we're going to come out with the Vesa in Malaysia video documentary. That will be actually as a record for many generations to come. Remember, sirs, brothers and sisters in the Dharma, we are a big lotus, and each and every one of us is one of the petals. That is the theme of MYWesak60, which actually signify our presence and participation. And at this juncture, it is indeed our honor and gratitude to have the presence of Venerable Saranagara, Chief Adikarana Nayaka Matera, Venerable Kempo Jamyong, Venerable Chuanwen. It is indeed a representation of the main traditions of Buddhism in Malaysia today. And we would like to thank the management and staff of Ho Beng Temple and MYWesak60 Secretariat team led by Brother Pek Chi Hen for organizing today's launching ceremony, our brothers MCs, the various Buddhist centers which cross-broadcasted this event via their respective Facebook pages, which now our audience are following online from your comfort of your home. finally, thank everyone. Thank you everyone for your presence, physically here in Hobing Temple and watching home via Zoom and Facebook. We look forward to meet all of you again in future MYWesak60 programs. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Tashi Dele, Sukhiyoto, Taja Chi.
Thank you, Brother Loka, for making us understand what the history of Vesak in Malaysia is, and also give us a brief outline of what MYWesak60 celebration is all about.
感恩黄世界居士为我们讲解这个意义重大，为什么卫赛节在马来西亚列为官方假期的意义是非常的值得珍惜的。
Next, we would like to invite our gracious host, the Abbess of Hobing Zen Temple, Venerable Chuan-Wen, to share with us her speech. Venerable Chuan-Wen.
接下来，我们恭请传文法师鹤鸣禅师主持。
Besides being the Abbess of Hobing Buddhist Temple, Venerable Chuan-Wen is also the religious advisor of the Young Buddhist Association of Malaysia, YBAM, and is also the guiding teachers of International Kuan School of Zen.
传文法师不仅是住持，他也是马佛清宗教顾问，还有国际观音禅修指导老师。
Venerable Chuan-Wen will give a speech in Mandarin. For those who want to follow it in English, the English text is available in the comment section of Facebook Live and also the chat room of Zoom.
传文法师会以中文来讲话，这个英文的这个讲稿呢，会在脸书的评语，还有这个 Zoom 的这个 chat room 里面。
Venerable Chuan-Wen, please.
有请。
好，谢谢我们两位师姨。然后呢，我们尊敬的 Chief Reverend Saranangkara Mahathera， 还有呢 Kempo Jamyong。我们这次的筹委会主席呢 ，Brother Saigai， 还有呢在座的各位法师，在座的各位的团体代表们，还有呢我们在座呢在各位线上或者在 Zoom 里面的佛友们，大家下午好，祝福大家。那我呢是非常感谢呢我们这次这个筹委会主席王世界居士呢，他发起了这个大马佛教卫赛节60周年庆的这个活动，而且呢，刚才呢他已经把整个缘起以及呢接下来将要办的一系列活动呢，跟大家都做了一个很详细的报告。那听到这次庆典的内容，我觉得非常丰富，也非常精彩那其实呢，听到这样子的一个卫赛节能够成为我国的公共假期的缘起呢，我才知道说原来呢我还没有出世的时候我们马来西亚佛教总会以及一群居士，还有呢护法们呢，他们已经为我们争取了这个卫赛节呢成为公共假期，这是非常有意义的一件事情那么转眼间很快，就这样子60年过去了那这60年以来呢，我们大马佛教的3大传承，那就是包括了南传、北传跟藏传的僧伽们呢，都很努力配合护法居士们呢，把这个佛法弘扬到全国各地，那让更多的人呢可以来认识我们佛教。好，那么在去年的时候Brother Saigai 呢，他就跟我提起，他要发起这个为大马佛教争取到这个卫赛节的这个60周年庆的时候呢，我是非常赞同的，因为呢，他说他定了一个主题，那个主题呢就是我们如同一朵莲花，然后每一个人呢就是那一朵莲花瓣当时候我听了非常高兴， 为什么呢？我直接跟他讲说，你办，我一定会参与，我一定会支持。最主要呢有2个原因。第一个，我为了感恩我们的前辈马来西亚佛教总会一群僧伽及护法居士们呢，他们呢费尽了一番的努力去争取向政府争取呢这个卫赛节呢成为全国的公共假期。这个不简单哦，从1949年就开始争取，也甚至只有几个州呢可以拿到公共假期。慢慢渐渐呢，到1962年的时候呢，全马都得到了获得这个卫赛节的公共假期。好，那第二个，我为了感恩，就是当天能够卫赛节就是成为这个公共假期呢，这也代表了什么？代表了我们的国家尊重各民族的信仰自由，也让我们佛教呢可以在这一片国土里面呢自由的弘扬佛法，让更多人呢受益。这就是为这个佛教也在我们国家呢写下了这个历史的这一刻所以这就是值得我们去支持这个活动跟参与了。好，那我们说，在我们佛教里面《妙法莲华经》有谈到说，这个莲花就是象征的一个纯洁的心善良的心，那也就是表示佛法就是纯洁的，而且是无上甚深的真理。那尤其呢，我们佛教徒呢都会喜欢用莲花来供佛，表示我们对佛教的一种虔诚的信仰。那么佛教呢，它在我们马来西亚就好像一朵莲花一样你看一朵莲花出淤泥而不染嘛，对不对？然后它的花是多么的清净圣洁，甚至它的叶子呢是多么的宽大平和，再来这个一脉相承的这个枝干然后呢还有深，就是扎得很深在淤泥的这个根。所以我们从这个莲花里面就知道说，莲花是在夏天里面呢是在水中可以盛开的，反而越热的地方呢它开得更漂亮好，那么炎热呢，在我们佛教里面呢，就是也有时候表示形容什么？烦恼就是炎热的那么水呢，那就是清凉的。所以这也就是说呢，佛法呢，在这个烦恼的人间里面呢，是可以给大家带来清凉的一种境界。所以莲花它的特色就是什么？它前盘的透处它就是从它的根它的叶子还有它的花瓣还有它的这个莲蓬的这个莲子都很大的用处，很多用处。它可以做菜肴，也可以做良药甚至呢也可以拿来供佛。所以它全身都是宝，它就是莲花这种彻底无限的奉献那我们佛教也是这样所以呢，我们要让大马佛教能够继续在马来西亚蓬勃的发展下去，我们要感恩三宝，我们感恩国家恩，我们感恩众生恩。所以各佛教团体都很努力的让这个佛法呢深入民间那很重要的一点，当我们这3大传承的各大佛教团体在马来西亚弘扬这个教法的时候呢，最重要是要让我们的信众呢，信仰的根要扎得稳，这个根呢要非常扎实，这样子呢才不会因为外境的这样的无常变化心就动摇了。尤其我们现在知道这个疫情呢也还没有止息，然后加上现在经济也不是很理想，通货膨胀， 生活压力蛮大，所以会造成了很多人的这种身心都不安那么我们要有力量呢来面对这些外在的这个事情这个很重要的呢，就是真的要通过修行。所以刚才呢Brother Sai 有提到说，在我们这个60周年庆这个60周年的卫塞节周年庆呢，在这么多项的这个活动当中呢，我们鹤鸣禅师呢就答应承办了这个1000人禅修的活动。那最主要呢，禅修也是一个修行的根本所以希望大家呢通过这样子的一个禅修呢，能够呢来安定人心让心安身也安。所以根要扎得很实的话呢，才能够在困境中继续的成长就像莲花这样，在淤泥里面呢，根也扎得很稳，所以呢，它会长出一朵灿烂洁白的这个莲花，表示它能够成就，都不怕外境的一个影响。所以呢，希望呢，我们这一次的这个大马卫塞节60周年庆呢，能够带给我们马来西亚呢一片清凉。在这个炎热的压力重重的这样子的一个生活的一个逼迫底下呢，佛法一定可以带给大家清凉。所以呢，我们在座的各位团体，我们都是一朵莲花。那大家呢都知道我们应该扮演的角色了其实这个也是什么？佛陀给我们的教导这也就是我们三宝弟子的使命和责任。好，那今天呢就在这里呢祝福大家身心健康，身心平安。萨嘟萨嘟萨嘟。
Thank you, Venerable Chandan. Venerable Chandan, just to summarize, says that she's very grateful and agreeable to organize this event because she wants to express her gratitude not only to her predecessor, to her teachers, that those that come before us, and also to the sentient beings and also to the country for our ability to practice our Dharma. And she also mentioned that she also liked the motif of a lotus, because a lotus signifies that something can grow out of dirt and be beautiful and be pure and able to, to not distract by the outside disturbances. So she's hoped that with the organizing of this event, the organizer and all the society will prove to be able to give all the Malaysians who are suffering under the pandemic a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Venerable Chandan, for inspiring speech.
感恩传恩法师给我们讲解了在马来西亚呢，卫塞节被列为公共假期这个重大及很有意义的日子。感恩。
Thank you, Venerable Chandan. So this is the moment that we have been waiting for, which is the launching ceremony of the MYWesak60. For that, I would like to invite Chief Reverend Venerable B. Sri Saranankara Nayaka Mahatera to say a few words and to initiate the launching ceremony.
接下来呢，我们恭请上座部长老为我们讲几句话。
Pada Mahasangha, Member Kempo Jamsu, Member Chandan, Member the Mahasangha, organized in Japan by the local Sekai. I understand MYWesak, organized by the Malaysian Buddhist Festival. Last time, we were able to physically participate the various cultural performance, messages, lighting up various other activities in that with the state government help as well as for the Buddhist organization. The last 2 years, we are unable to do many activities physically. But the beauty of that, what you mentioned, Loka, as well as for the Ramalachan ones, the big lotus symbolizes great teaching of the Buddha. More petals, it'll become beauty. MYWesak, you're able to get each and every organization participating, showing the great unity and understanding, make it more colorful, more beautiful, that particular big lotus. The message is clear, as when Brachanwan mentioned, as yourself, that the spirit, the unityness, closeness, they maintain our forefathers generation by generation. You mentioned the history. People are not immediately achieve anything. Many people are sacrificed, many people are work hard to the great achievement today what we are enjoying in Malaysian Buddhist community. The gratitude, appreciation, very important things. Both you mentioned, our teachers, those who are founders in this country, the various ways they able to contribute. We highly appreciate with great gratitude each and every Dhamma masters. The three traditions will take in part, especially for that during that time. Mahayana and Theravada was the beginning. Later part, the Tibetan Vajrayana Council, Vajrayana organization, taking active role side by side with great unity, with understanding. That uniqueness, that the spirit, we can see it in the Malaysian, any part of the Buddhist activities when we organize either Mahayana or Theravada or Vajrayana. The three schools represent very much closely, very much understanding. That's the beauty in Malaysia. That's the beauty among Buddhist community. We have to uphold, we have to maintain that unique achievement, what we achieved from our history. Brothers and sisters, I won't take much time. I highly appreciated Malaysian Buddhist Festival organized by the chairman, Loka Nsakai, always coming up the new ideas to do something to celebrate, line up many activities in future to take part. I hope, I believe it is each and every Buddhist individually as well as for the organization, taking part in various ways, being at home, get involving for this, the spiritual activities, in form of meditation, in form of charity, in form of self-knowledge, getting from the various speakers as well as for the various activities, getting each and every activities for self-development, great achievement, you're getting the greatest mental strength. That's a beauty, nothing else in our world. Our beauty coming from the inner development, inner quality, inner achievement. That make perfect human being, not only here, hereafter. Thank you very much, each and everyone. I really appreciate it. At that moment, you are allowing this beautiful, wonderful place to reach out to each and every one of you. And at the same time, is a great contribution. Thank you very much as well for the, thank you for the Malaysian Buddhist Festival. With that other organization getting involved for to organize such a meaningful activities coming MYWesak this year. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chief Reverend. Chief Reverend, please remain. For the launching ceremony, I would like to invite the Abbess Venerable Chuan Wen, Venerable Kemba Jamyong, and also the organizing chairman of MYWesak60, Brother Loka Nsakai, to join Chief in the launching ceremony.
接下来呢，我们有请全文法师、堪布还有黄居士与我们的上座部长老圆满了代表着三乘汉传、藏传及上座部来进行这个推介仪式。
Thank you very much. First, we'd like to express our deep gratitude to all the organizers, the co-organizer, and all the supporting organizations for making this possible. Especially gratitude to Ho Bing Temple for hosting us in this event. Before we conclude, we'd like to invite all the people present here to come forward and take a group photo.
感恩筹委会主席、各个宗教团体，还有在线上线下的各个宗教团体。
Thank you. So before we conclude the event today, I would like to invite the spiritual teacher of Dhamka Buddhist Malaysia, Venerable Khenpo Jamyong, to say a prayer of dedication of merits. Venerable Khenpo啦。
在今天仪式圆满之前呢，我们恭请堪布为我们六道一切如母众生来进行一个回向。
阿弥陀佛各位法师各位居士线上的佛友们，大家扎西德勒接下来呢，我在这里带领大家回向。今天是马来西亚的维萨节60周年这样的一个活动，也感谢能够来这里参加金刚总会的邀请当然也是这个维萨节是我们3场佛教南传、北传、藏传3场佛教共同的一个殊胜日子，也是在马来西亚60周年前在民间一个holiday是这样的一个非常特别的所以非常感谢。我接下来呢带领大家回想今天的功德。将把宝物接到了千把多跟的中波电用的人跌倒跟着技术道路给我的到当街上的我的上西北叫我当街去我中郎就的我把也大个给为早晚的给从不接着拉的我就终究成就人不接莫去把难解决人接接把娘把面把多光年光的别瓦修终究成就人不接莫去把难解决人接接把娘把面把多光年光的别瓦修终究成就人不接马去把难解决人接接把娘把面把多光年光的别外说家跟人接让所以干嘛吧家跟真理接得干嘛吧家给等做王的干嘛吧无尽中的成理下的所。
Thank you, Venerable Khenpo Jamyong. So thank you everybody who are here today. Thank you to all the Sangha members and especially all of you who are joining us online. We really appreciate your presence. So we look forward to everybody's participation and hope all of you will support MYWesak60 and make this a year of good memory for all of us. And also hopefully this will mark the end of the pandemic as well. So thank you everybody.
感恩堪布，感恩长老，感恩法师，感谢大家线上的参与。今天的仪式圆满结束，感谢。
Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you.